Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the player ratings for Everton 1, Crystal Palace 1. Let's get straight into it. Martin Stekelenburg in goal, 7 out of 10. I thought he possibly could have done better with the goal, but I thought he come and made a couple of important punches, took a couple of crosses. He's done okay. He's done well for us, hasn't he? 7 out of 10 for Martin. Seamus Coleman is 6 out of 10. I thought first half he was good, second half he was poor, so I've just averaged it. Seamus is just, he's still trying to get up and support, but his decision making at the moment is just all wrong. It's not one or the other, and he gets into that final third and he stops and puts the brake on. But the reason I marked him down is the goal. I blame him for the goal because he's just allowed Benteke a header. Jump into him, you're not a kid. He's not 18, 19, doesn't know the game. He's 27, I think. He's played a lot of Premier League games. Learn how to defend, jump into him. So that ball travelled a long way. You knew where it was going. Don't give him an easy out. And for me, he didn't get close enough to stop crosses either as the game wore on. 6 out of 10. Oviedo, I'm going to give him 6 out of 10. First half, I thought he'd done well up against Sahar, got a silly booking, and that kind of curtailed him a little bit. But second half, he was getting stretched more and more. And 6 out of 10 for Brian. Jagielka, I've put 7 there. That might be a generous 7. He done okay. Benteke, I thought he had a good game for them. I suppose if you're looking at it, he didn't really have much, but he scored the goal. Jagielka probably marked him decently. Ashley Williams, 7 out of 10. I think then too had a decent game. I might be being just a little bit too kind on them. Maybe they deserve 6s, but I'm going to give them 7. Gareth Barry, 7 out of 10. I thought he was much, much better than the last game at Bournemouth, obviously, when he was carrying an injury. Looked back to himself tonight. I thought he had a decent game, nothing more. 7 out of 10. Garner, 8 out of 10. He was my man of the match. Thought he was everywhere. Wasn't quite as spectacular as first few games, but he was still, for me, the best player in an Everton shirt tonight. 8 out of 10. Ross Barkley, 6 out of 10. Thought the first half he was good. He was running around, putting tackles in. He took the ball in good areas. His passing was good. Still, he just delays sometimes when he doesn't need to. Just play the pass and get it back. Simplify the game. But 6 out of 10 for Ross. Cleverly, 6 out of 10. I thought he had a decent 50 minutes and then he just got worse for me as it went on. So 6 out of 10 for Cleverly. Romelu Lukaku, 7 out of 10 for Rom. He started off like a man possessed first half. He looked better. He was getting older the ball. He scored a great free kick. He looked up for it. And he was up against 2 fellas. He just climbed all over him. And I don't think he got close enough to him, to be honest with you. He did fade, but I think Everton faded, so it just nullified him really. So I'm going to give Rom 7, maybe a 7.5 he should get, to be honest with you. Yannick Bolasie, 6 out of 10. He started off brilliantly and looked up for it, loads of energy, running at them, causing problems, looked like a real threat. But that threat just went in the second half. It just got, it became less and less. Still, I really like Yannick, and I think he's been a good signing for us, and he works hard. But he didn't do enough in that second half for me. 6 out of 10 for Yannick. Substitute Mori, give him 6. He wasn't on for long enough to give him a fair result, a fair scoreline. Kevin Morales, 6, didn't do much whatsoever when he came on. Ronald Koeman, give him 6 because he didn't. Should have given 5 because he didn't bring Tom Davies on, but 6 out of 10 for Ronald Koeman. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. They're my ratings for Everton 1, Palace 1. Idrissa Gana Gueye, fabulous player by the way, is my man of the match for this game, getting 8 out of 10. Let me know if you disagree or agree with those ratings, or if you had a different man of the match in the comments section below. And I'll catch you next time on Toffee TV.